let's turn our attention to West Asia, where tensions remain high in the ongoing negotiations over Iran's nuclear program. Iran's Supreme Leader has slammed Washington over its initial proposal on nuclear talks. On Wednesday, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei said that abandoning uranium enrichment was 100% against the country's interests. He also firmly reiterated Tehran's insistence on maintaining its ability to enrich uranium, which is a core component of its nuclear program.
The proposal put forward by the Americans is 100% against our motto of "we can." Those currently in power, Zionist or American, should be aware that they can't do a damn thing about this. Who are you to interfere and say Iran should or shouldn't have uranium enrichment? What's that to you?
Khamenei also said that without uranium enrichment, Tehran would become even more vulnerable to Washington's demands.
Even if we have 100 nuclear power plants but no enrichment, it would be useless. Because a nuclear power plant needs fuel. If we can't produce the fuel domestically, we would have to reach out to America. They might set dozens of conditions in exchange for providing nuclear fuel.
This stance comes despite the fact that many nuclear-powered nations source their uranium from external suppliers. Despite such strong condemnation, the Iranian Supreme Leader said nothing about halting nuclear talks with the US. The precise details of the American proposal, presented after 5 rounds of talks between Iran and the US, largely remain under wraps. However, media reports confirmed by a US official shed some light. The proposal reportedly includes the possibility of a nuclear consortium enriching uranium for Iran and neighboring nations. What remains unclear is whether Iran would have to completely abandon its own enrichment program, though reports indicate Iran might be allowed to enrich uranium up to 3% purity for some time. Now, Trump has revived his maximum pressure campaign against Tehran since his return to the White House in January. This includes tightening sanctions and threatening to bomb Iran if the negotiations yield no deal. Trump wants to curtail Tehran's potential to produce a nuclear weapon that could trigger a regional nuclear arms race and perhaps threaten Israel. However, Tehran says it wants to master nuclear technology for peaceful purposes and has long denied accusations by Western powers that it is seeking to develop nuclear weapons. In the latest move, the Trump administration has banned the citizens of Iran, along with the other 11 countries, from entering the United States. Trump says that the move was needed to protect against foreign terrorists and other security threats. Reaching a deal with Iran is a significant diplomatic priority for US President Donald Trump. An agreement could potentially lead to the lifting of some of the heavy economic sanctions that are currently imposed on Iran, in exchange for a drastic limitation or even cessation of its uranium enrichment activities. However, a failure to secure a deal could have severe repercussions. A fallout can potentially exacerbate already heightened tensions in West Asia, which is deeply unsettled by the ongoing Israel-Hamas war in the Gaza Strip.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor,
Hindi,
$30 trillion kakarjo.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali.
Japanese,
4兆ドル以上も
Portuguese,
por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish,
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select a language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.